Assalamualaikum and good day to Dr. Laila and my fellow classmates. We are going to present our report regarding the Industrial and Commercial Bank of China (ICBC) in international finance during the COVID-19 pandemic.
My name is Ermi Razmi Azmiza bint Ahmad Tamizi. My matrix number is 270169.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Faika Akira and my matrix number is 272205.
My name is Nasofina Patricia Megadurami and my metric number is 273811.
Go further with my explanation regarding ICBC's importance in international finance. I will brief you about the history of ICBC. The Industrial and Commercial Bank of China was founded on January 1, 1984. Before the establishment of ICBC, China has adopted a policy of closing its door and its economy primarily used a highly centralized plain economic system. The financial system at that time was controlled by People's Bank of China, PBC. Due to the economy and society involvement, they decided to open their door and reform. Starting from that, many banks has been re-established because of greater demand for financial service. However, there was no uniform and orderly central bank system in place, which led to the China's financial industry becoming rudderless as a result of excessive competition, and PBC still dominated the financial system, including take over the function of a specialized bank. Various internal problems have occurred led to the establishment of ICBC itself. During the COVID-19, ICBC have played an important role in international finance. First, ICBC insurance transactions are now available by phone at the British Columbia government. All the transactions at the counter was being stopped for a while due to the lockdown. Thus, to make it easier for British Columbians to get the insurance service without visit a physical location, the British Columbia government, ICBC, and broker partners make it available on the phone. It is aligned with ICBC principle during the pandemic, which is the health and safety of ICBC customers is their main priority. Second, ICBC also allowed the ICBC Express cross-border remittance service to be done through electronic channels. This promotion has been going for the whole year to all ICBC customers. During the promotional period, personal banking users can use ICBC Express mobile banking to send money overseas to the designated ICBC branches without incurring any fees. Hence, in a situation where every country was be affected, this promotional period greatly helps the ICBC users around the world to reduce the burden. Next, ICBC with the business promotion partner of the third China International Import-Export Bureau (CIIE) was doing innovation in investment promotion firms by combining online plus offline, domestic plus overseas, corporate plus individual, commercial banking plus investment banking, and financial plus non-financial. One of the projects that have been launched is the ICBC Business Matchmaker platform. The function of this project is to provide firms with intelligent whole process service characterized by communication plus service plus trade plus operation. So, even though the pandemic has devastated the whole world, but it did not prevent ICBC from continue making an innovation, in which they established an intelligent and digitalized global corporate community, as well as long-term and stable new ecosystem for bank government and bank business interaction during the COVID-19. That's all from me, and next I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Thank you, Ermi, for the great explanation. Next, I'm going to continue with the appraisal. To what extent does ICBC influence the global governance during the COVID-19 pandemic? First, ICBC fully supported pandemic prevention and controlled the economic recovery. Facing the unexpected COVID-19 pandemic, ICBC focused on protecting the people and human life above everything else. ICBC also quickly established a leading group and a special work team in responding towards the pandemic, adjusted pandemic prevention and control strategies based on actual situations, but they also built a strong line of defense against the pandemic. The whole bank also donated cash and materials totaling 250 million RMB, and over 2,800 officials and employees went to the front line to fight against the pandemic. Second, ICBC encouraged targeted capital infusion into the real economy actively. ICBC has continued to increase resource support for National Coordinated Regional Development Initiative, as the SME, the manufacturing industry, and high-tech companies have all benefited from ICBC's increased financial support. ICBC also implemented the policy of postponing principal and interest prepayment on loans, easing the burden of over 100,000 customers and involving 1.5 trillion RMB in loans. Nevertheless, it is all thanks to the customer standing together with ICBC that made the bank's corporate customer base was further strengthened. Third, ICBC fully supported the battle against poverty. ICBC used its expertise in urban finance to try to relieve poverty and revitalize rural areas. During this process, IBC created a new route for poverty alleviation and development that blends the purpose with financing, local industry growth, education, rural health facility building, employment, and consumption, resulting in insignificant progress. ICBC has also provided 434 billion RMB in targeted poverty alleviation loans, assisting approximately 40 million individuals to escape poverty. Next, during the epidemic, ICBC also implements strategies for breakthrough in reform and transformation to strengthen their position. Next, ICBC has advanced its digital transformation and increased its investment in fintech. ICBC created interactive online crowd outlets and customer managers called crowd studios to deliver screen-to-screen non-contact financial service in an effort to increase the flexibility and inclusivity of financial service. ICBC also has launched a Happy Life edition of mobile banking for senior clients, making it more senior-friendly by using biometric identification technology and other features to improve the senior customer intelligent financial service experience. So by employing biometric identification technologies, it does make it much more easier, especially during the pandemic. Next, ICBC also has completely demonstrated its advantages by expanding foreign business through collaboration between local and abroad subsidiaries. With this method, ICBC continue to pursue their goal of growing the pace in Asia, strengthening the pace in Europe, and breaking through in America. Thus, during the pandemic, ICBC mainly has made significant progress in establishing its position as an international financial institution throughout the epidemic. Lastly, ICBC also mostly established a comprehensive corporate governance and emphasized on total risk management. They have recognized the accountabilities of 3 lines of defense in risk management and improved the global and brand new risk management system, involving all personnel and concealing all risk exposure based on the principles of proactive prevention, smart control, and comprehensive management. As a result, ICBC's current rate of internationalization has kept pace with the economy, boosting their position as an international financial institution during the COVID-19.
How do ICBC become a prominent player in the international finance? The first one is to promote cross-country operation strategy actively and continuously.
ICBC acquired a number of subsidiary branches in important worldwide financial cities after more than a decade of work via development involvement in capital to own share and ownership. Thus, a full banking service structure was established with wholesale and retail banking services as well as investment and commercial bank service coexisting. ICBC Asia established worldwide marketplace with local enterprises to give consumer integrated cross-regional service. This moves sparked ICBC's cross-country growth plan, laying the groundwork for capital market operation and worldwide business. The service network has gone global. Thus, promoting cross-country operation strategy continuously is crucial and has proven its effectiveness to promote ICBC into becoming a prominent player in the IF.
The second one would be lending stronger support to the real economy.
Additionally, ICBC should enhance and improve its capacity to service the real economy. As we all know, ICBC specifically contributes to supply-side structural reform aimed at meeting financial demand in production, people livelihood and other sectors, and actively participate in the investment of government and corporate bonds in support of critical projects, most notably those aimed improving people's livelihood and pursuing green and low carbon goals. ICBC, as a globally systematically significant bank, offers liquidity assistance to other market participants through a sophisticated use of money market instruments.
The third one would be establish bank compete like challenger bank and form more partnership.
Increased customer digitization will also result in increased collaboration between banks and platforms such as online vendor and social media platform, allowing you to bank wherever you buy or socialize. Separately, as new digital entrants to retail banking market across the globe emerge, we anticipate that major multinational banks will begin to compete with increasingly scalable digital platforms both within and outside their home country. Both adjustments will provide customers with an obvious benefit, which is increased choice. For existing banks, this represents an opportunity to expand their reach into new market segments and marketplaces. In general, IE and data analytical will be a significant area of investment in digital capabilities as banks transition away from utilizing this technology solely to monitor transition and towards existing customers via conventional banking. Banks such as ICBC will combine human and digital channels to deliver assistance to consumers more safely and efficiently.
And the fourth one would be attract best talent in every way.
ICBC has been accelerating human resource reform in recent years, particularly in the aftermath of its ownership reform in Hong Kong and Shanghai initial public offering. ICBC has taken the first step towards acquiring global talent by implementing a new market-oriented system for recruitment and human resource management. ICBC has been following a goal of localizing international talent and internalizing local talent. By combining a worldwide recruitment strategy with on-the-ground training, ICBC has enabled free talent mobility in both directions via a cross-training and staff education program.
In the future, ICBC should adhere to its founding principle of providing a secure and stable platform for conducting business while continuously innovating and improving its product suites, trading capability, and client experience, as well as expanding, strengthening, and perfecting its global market business. ICBC aspires to be customer first choice and a market-leading provider of global market business services.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for staying with us throughout this video presentation.